Today, I will show you in detail how to do my favorite freestyle trick, Abbas around the world. What's more, after my lesson I will show you a real battle between the two of my students. We are gonna find out which one of them will be the first to learn the trick. I always try to diversify even the most ordinary tutorials for you. So if it's not a problem, smash that like button. If you've already done that, I'm sincerely grateful. So you guys buckle up and let's go. If you're wondering why this particular trick is my favorite, first, it looks stylish. Well, just check it out. Second, that's a quite stable trick, which I personally can do probably in any conditions. Third, Abbas around the world is a pretty versatile trick. It fits in almost any combination. And fourth, it's comfortable. That means that it's easy to start doing it in almost any moment of your combination, in any position. Abbas around the world is a trick that consists of two less difficult moves, reverse crossover and around the world in. I would say that you should definitely know these two tricks and use them as exercises. The first move is a reverse crossover. It's just like the usual crossover but with one fundamental difference: the revolution. The revolution around the ball is done in the opposite direction. Let's break it down. Kick the ball straight upwards with the working foot and put it back on the ground. Next, lift your weak foot and begin to make a revolution. Here, imagine that you are doing around the world out. After that, make a jump and kick the ball with a strong foot. The next move is around the world in. I also explained in detail how to do it in one of my previous videos. Make sure you can do this trick at least 2 times in a row. In this case, Abbas around the world will be much easier to master. Third, the most important point is the connection. The main thing here is not to overthink. I would advise you to imagine that you are doing 2 separate simple tricks. Make a jump to the reverse crossover, then forget about it, and move to the around the world in. That's my personal way of mastering more difficult tricks, and it always helps me. It might be useful for you too. The main thing is not to think that now you're gonna do some super difficult feint. Imagine that you are doing 2 simple tricks in a row. And of course, be ready that you won't succeed from the first attempt. It just doesn't work like that. It will take a lot of attempts to get your feet to understand how to behave. And there are 2 very common mistakes paying attention to which you can quickly master the trick. Firstly, you can easily confuse reverse crossover with another similar trick called reverse hopping hop the world. Actually, these are very different tricks, because in the second one you don't make a jump, but more of a step over, which in fact will complicate your task when performing Abbas around the world. And the second mistake you may encounter is the wrong timing for the jump. You may think the earlier you jump, the more your odds to succeed. But in fact, you have to hold on a little, until the very moment when the ball starts to fall down, not when it's going up. And we are done with the theory part. Let's move on to the battle between Danny and Zahar. Right off the bat, I want to say that the age difference doesn't matter. What matters is how much time and perseverance you devote to the trick in training. The rules are simple. The guys will try to do the trick in turns. Whoever does it first wins. Let's go. Danny, you need more practice. Work harder today in training. In general, the point is that today, the guys already did the exercises I told you about earlier. These are reverse crossover and around the world in. As you can see, at least in Zahar's case, it didn't take very long to perform this trick. And that is it, friends. I really hope that I could help you master today's trick. And dudes, write in the comments what freestyle trick you are already able to do. Press like if you enjoyed the episode, and of course, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so as not to miss the most awesome videos about football tricks. Catch you later!